great fight in this next one with Marco Tulio and Christian Leroy Duncan. And Marco Tulio is looking to crash the party, become a true player in the UFC's 185-pound division. The Brazilian is a winner of 10 fights in a row, and he's taken out guys left and right. He's finished both of his opponents in the UFC. He's finished 4 fights in a row. And the last time he went to the scorecards was in 2023 when he got the upset win over U3 Belgari, who just had an amazing UFC debut in his own right. And Tulio, he hasn't lost since 2018. And Christian Leroy Duncan, he's entering this fight as an underdog for the first time in his UFC career and only the second time in his pro career. He had an amazing amateur run. He fought more than 20 times. So when he went pro, he was already known and had high hopes. He was a slight underdog when he was 2-0 to Will Curry, but since then, he's been a favorite in his last 11 fights. He's been favored in all 7 of his UFC fights. And mostly he's delivered. He's 12-2. He's 5-2 in the UFC. And he's been able to finish fighters who are outside the top 25. And 4 of his 5 UFC wins he's finished. He lost 2 decisions. And the opponents that he lost to are both pretty solid with Armen Petrosyan and Gregory Rodriguez. When Duncan came to the UFC, people touted him as a future title threat. And he hasn't quite lived up to those expectations, but a win over Marco Tulio is going to be a huge step in that direction and prove that Duncan is still one of the best prospects in the world at 185 pounds. But Marco Tulio, big, strong, durable, in-shape fighter. He's skilled, but his intangibles are what make him great to me. He's good at backing opponents up with his effective pressure. He can sometimes take shots to get inside, but he's able to take them, keep coming forward. He's durable. He's good at sitting back, looking to counter with the right hand. You'll throw leg kicks, teeps at range as well. And he looks as he's there to hit sometimes, but he's good at slipping and coming with big power right hands, body, head. So he makes fighters hesitant to throw at him. And he's throwing everything with bad intentions. Once he has you back to the fence, he'll flurry with big hooks. He's good at throwing long hooks, catching fighters when they're trying to circle out to one side or the other. And he'll also throw a lot of spinning attacks to try to catch guys on the exits when he has them backed against the cage. And he's an okay wrestler. He'll hit trips, judo throws. His elbows are very dangerous and close. And when he can get on top, he's heavy on top. He'll use nice top pressure. He likes to get the crucifix or the mount, look to finish from there. Front headlock position is good. And he's not a high-level grappler or wrestler or anything, but he's serviceable. And he's a nightmare to deal with. He comes in amazing shape. He's a seek and destroy guy. Nice counters off the back foot. And he can blitz, take one and give one, back you to the fence and bang on you. His wrestling, his grappling are serviceable. He's durable. He doesn't really get tired. He's high volume. He attacks all parts of the body really well. He's diligent with going to the legs, going to the body. And he's just very dangerous all around. But Christian Leroy Duncan, he's riding high right now. In August, he became the first ever person to knock out Eric Anders. And it was a highlight reel knockout via spinning back elbow. And very dangerous guy. He's always looking for spinning attacks, wild kicks or knees. If you give him space, he is very creative. On the inside, he isn't as good, but he has a solid chin. He'll shell up. He'll throw elbows. And he can hurt you, can cut you with those elbows. In his fight with Gregory Rodriguez, he did not seem to like the power of Rodriguez on the feet. And even though he's supposed to be the striker in most matchups, he likes to clinch when he starts eating big power. And I think he's going to look to put Tulio on the cage here, slow this fight down. He did the same thing against RoboCop. And he's pretty good with his clinch game. He can control you against the fence. He's dangerous with his knees, elbows, with spinning attacks off the break. And if he wins, I think it will be surprising. Tulio clinching him a lot, maybe catching him with the spin, knee off the break. But CLD isn't really a submission guy, and he does have decent submission defense, but I don't really think he's going to have to worry about that too much in this fight. If he gets taken down, it's more about not taking ground and pound. But I think it's a good fight. I mean, Marco Tulio, he needs to be aggressive in this fight. I expect him to counter the kicks, make Duncan more of a puncher and an elbower. Duncan's elbows are dangerous, but I feel like if you pressure him and you back him up, put power on him, he becomes a lot less willing to throw. And I think that Tulio, is going to be able to kind of implement the same game plan that Gregory Rodriguez is. And I think Duncan is going to try to clinch a lot, but Tulio's going to muscle him there and land harder, have bigger moments. Duncan, I kind of think is finisher bust. But I see Tulio winning a decision ultimately.